You have someone special in your life? Because I do. My girlfriend, for my birthday, got me the Viking Village. I was so stoked. When this was able for pre order, she pre ordered it, guys. That's how amazing she is. I felt so special and I was so ecstatic while building this. Although I did come across some interesting techniques that LEGO did. With these techniques, they were quite unique. For example, like when I would try to place some tiles or some sloped wedges, they'd be either wedged back or between two pieces that it was hard to get my fingers in there. That I ended up dropping the piece and having to do multiple times, take an attempt to get the piece down. Or with the instructions, placing down tiles, they kept showing the picture at an angle instead of a top view. I was quite confused by that because usually LEGO does good instructions, especially for tiles. Like in the example of in the indoor speed chase, it really did a good example of showing where to place your tiles and your leaf pieces. But in this one, there were some confusing parts that even for someone as me who's been building for several years had to take a second look. But let's dive into some good techniques that LEGO did. Like with this stone piece, perfect addition to a Viking village. And with the snock technique that they did with the stone stairs, that was a great touch. Even with the stud to place a minifigure. With the blacksmith shop and having a mining experience, I thought that was pretty good too. And we can't forget about our minifigs. We have our chief, our shield maiden, our lookout guy, and our blacksmith. I love the fact that I guess you could put not a chief, but your jarl in his fortress. I love that there's a fireplace where they cook and keep warm in the Great Hall. Very true to Vikings. And the fact that we get two fish, and I like how they left one to get rotten. I also love the technique they use for these barrels to lift them up like that. I thought that was a beautiful idea. And switching over to the watchtower, I really love the multiple pitches and that you can have playability with popping off the back and putting a minifigure next to the pumpkin where they store all their food for the winter. I really love this feature. I thought it was a great technique and great way to do it. Overall, 10 out of 10. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe.